That's crazy. We're live, bro. Yo, I haven't been live and I haven't even posted a video in I don't even know how long. It's been a fucking woo. It's been a year since my last stream. Yeah, no, a year since I've uploaded. Holy shit. My God, how much has happened. This shit's taking forever to load, and I don't really want to start anything until I have it open. Because the thing is, I'm trying to get like the stream overlay. So I found Sim Toolkit Pro, but I just get smacked with this loading. Like, what can you possibly be loading? Like, we're already connected on the port. There's nothing else. I should have fucking added the charts. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know who's gonna join this live. I don't know who cares. This channel's kinda dead, I ain't gonna lie. Because, you know, I just haven't been posting on it. You know, I got a life now, I got a girl, I got a job, I got school, I got work, you know, all that shit. And, so this video is just gonna basically, we're gonna be cruising to Jackson Hole. And then, at some point in the cruise, I'll talk about the channel updates and whatnot. And, in the post live stream, I'll try and add timestamps. That way, if you're here for just channel updates, you know, you can skip to that. Otherwise, today we'll be flying the Challenger 650. One of the more superior jets that Bombardier makes. And I actually got it yesterday. I did a flight from New York to St. Louis, which is where we are right now. And today we're gonna fly it from St. Louis to Jackson Hole and do a coast-to-coast flight. I know the 650 does have the range to go from East Coast to West Coast in one trip, but I simply do not have the time for that, which is why we separate it into multiple trips. Plus, it also gives me a better, it gives me more time to understand the plane because there's so much about this fucking aircraft. More specifically, not in real life, but more specifically in game, that I still am not even 100% sure on. Like, there's so much things like that you just have to like study and read, and it's like, so it gives me the time to be able to do it. So with that being said, it's still fucking loading, so we're probably not gonna have an overlay in this stream, unfortunately, because I don't know why it's just loading for mad long. But we are gonna be on the VATSIM network today. Unfortunately, we don't have any ATC online for our 2 locations, which does suck, but you know, it is what it is. Let's connect to Sim. Connect to, maybe that's why. Maybe we weren't connected. Let's manage the fleet. Let's make sure this is location. I don't know. I literally just downloaded this. I have never used this before in my life, so bear with me. Flight tools. Okay, we do need this. We're gonna need Kstl-Kjac in here as well. Checklist we won't have, unfortunately. But thankfully the aircraft does have a, whatchamacallit, does have a built-in checklist, so we could try and use that as much as I can possibly understand. And this is the overlay. Use the switches. I don't really know. But I have the overlay. If you guys look at the white bar at the top of the screen, that's the overlay. And then this is the preview. But I don't see anything. Oh wait, let me click the question mark. Okay. We don't need BS speed. Show airframe. Don't need. Sweet. Jet truck just pulled up. As you can tell, this plane has its own ground support and even has their own FBO too, which I probably won't show because I already did it and I don't feel like going back inside. Let's see. I guess there's no other way. I guess we just have to plan a flight. Need bets in. Oh wait. I might be able to do it this way. We'll do this. Search fleet. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Wait a second, man. Okay, we're gonna make the flight plan on SimBrief really quick. Create a new flight. Do this. The Jacksonville, and we'll do the Challenger. Okay, wow, that's a 3-hour and 10 flight. See, that's gonna be time I probably don't have, but I'm gonna try. And it'll definitely be nice. Be a nice flight, nice quick trip. Okay, so we got the flight. So we're gonna paste that in, create, and route. Here we go. Why the fuck are we in the UK? Network, that's in. What's the plan? Awesome. Good plan. There we go. Fly now. Fly now, fly now, fly now, fly now, fly now, fly now, fly now. Okay. Yo, I'm really trying to fucking get this shit to work. Okay, you know what? We're just not gonna do it. I'm not even gonna worry about it. Alright, we're gonna get started though. We're gonna remove the covers. Just click on them. And we're gonna pull out the pins. We'll pull out the main chalks too. And then we gotta go get the nose gear. We'll keep the nose chalk on for now. We're gonna go onto here. I mean, look at the detail on this. Actually, pretty wild. Come back out. And yeah, so literally almost every panel on this plane is interactable. Drag that down, oxygen looks good. Take this off as well. All the buttons interactive. It's really, whoever, I mean, I don't know the person who made this exactly, but he did God's work. This right here is the fuel panel. we're not going to use the fuel panel. We're going to manually pump the fuel. We're going to override it from the cockpit. Beautiful day here in St. Louis. Let's go ahead and get this baby fired up. So in order to open the door, just like the real thing, we're going to push this in, twist. We're just going to drag the door down. The door will come down nice and slow. Now something seems to be a little out of touch because...
All right, Captain. Fuel truck is hooked up. Just let me know how much fuel you need. Or would you like to go tanks full today?
I don't know.
Have a nice day.
Okay, so yeah. This is the plane. That's the lavatory. Change the shades. We'll get this bird all fired up here. We'll get the HUD out of the way here. Well, yeah. This is the cockpit. Looks pretty nice. Then we have a tablet here, which I don't really use except for the notes. But we won't be doing that anytime soon, for now at least. But we're going to get the aircraft powered up here. We're going to come up to the overhead panel. And we're going to turn the battery master on. And you see all that go, yo, checklist. Your trucks around if you want.
Nose door. Nose door. Nose door. Nose door.
Turn you off. Okay. Battery's on. Next up is the APU. Push that in. Push that in. Why am I getting fuel? I said no fuel. Gonna override him. Close all tanks. APU's coming online. Wait till we get that hits about 100. Seven's good. 98. Alright, that's pretty good. Now we'll see a couple buttons here lit up. We go ahead and turn on AC and DC. That just accesses the power in the back. We'll come down here, we'll turn nav lights on. We'll hit the seatbelts, the auto, smoking the on. Emergency lights armed. And this right here turns on the lighting for the overhead panel, but we won't need that at all today. And then if you want to change anything else lighting wise, you should also come down here and you change intake. That will turn on everything that you need. Alright, next up we'll get the gens on. And we'll get the ACU and ISO on. Turn the packs. AC/DC did not go on. AC gen on. Here we go. AC/DC's on. Alright, so now we're on complete APU power. That is lovely. And that's pretty much it. The aircraft is powered up now. We're gonna get our fuel set. And we'll get our flight plan in. We'll turn on the lights in the cabin because we are leaving St. Louis today with 5 packs. And should be good to go from there. The sounds on this aircraft are pretty amazing. I don't know if it's worth the money it's being sold for, but you know, it is what it is. Let's go ahead in the back here, we'll turn this on. Get the lights going in the galley. Cabin. Get all these on as well. Lav. Yes. Sweet. Keep that on. Now we have all the lights on in the cabin. Looking nice, looking nice. Now we're gonna go in the cockpit once more. We're gonna open up the FMS. Let's check out our flight plan, and we're gonna have to see. Okay, block fuel is gonna be 3,500. Me personally, I always like to refuel truck. I always like to take extra fuel. God forbid I'm in a holding pattern or I have to divert. I always like to take extra fuel. So what we're gonna do is do preset here. We know we need. Oh shit! I gotta redo the fucking flight plan. They have it in kilograms. I need it in pounds. Alright. So we need. Oh, okay. That's more like it. So we need 7,630 pounds of fuel. And we have 4,380 from last night's flight. So what we're gonna do is take 4,380, subtract that by 7,630. That's 3,250. We'll divide that by the weight of jet fuel, which is 6.7. So we'll need about 500 gallons, give or take. But because I like to put extra, we're gonna do 700. And that way, oh, I totally lost it. Yeah, we're gonna do 700 gallons, roughly. We'll actually do 720 because the APU burns fuel. We're gonna be sitting here on the ramp for a little bit before we actually turn on. What's our taxi fuel? 100. Okay. Yeah, so 720 is perfect actually, because we're gonna burn fuel. Now we'll click start. Don't need that yet. Get that out of the way. I didn't connect my yoke yet, guys, so excuse that. Turn on the right main and the left main. That'll keep going. I have this on preset, so when it hits 720, it'll stop fueling. So we don't have to worry about that right now. For now, we're going to go back and we're going to get our flight plan into the aircraft and get it all set up to go. So that way, by the time we're done with setting up the flight plan, we don't have to do anything. We're going to turn the IRSs to a line. Then we'll come over here. Go to index, data link. Oops. Oh, wrong one. Position in it. Then we'll go to next. FMS position. We'll copy that. We'll go back. Paste this in. And now we're good to go. Then we'll go. Our origin is KSTL. And we're going to KJAC. Bada bam, bada boom. Now there is a way for you to send the flight plan from SimBrief to the FMS, and I will show you guys how to do that in just a second. Our IRSs are still aligning, but we're gonna go to index, section flight plan recall. Then we're gonna put in the same thing, KSTL. We'll do KJAC, and it is going to take a minute, but it'll say request pending, and that'll send the flight plan that we made on SimBrief to the FMS. Like I said, that is going to take a quick minute. This does go pretty quick, but it looks like we are still getting our fuel. I will say, for the amount of interactive features that this aircraft has, it doesn't have coffee, ice, paper. It doesn't have a water service or a lab service. You know, that those are some things that I kind of would have liked to see. So as you can see here, it says DL flight plan loaded. It just basically means downloaded flight plan. And so now that we have that all set up, and it's already sent to the FMS, we could go ahead and carry on with the flight plan. Won't be too difficult, but actually wait, this did not. Okay, yeah. Alright, I thought I didn't send it. But, yeah, as you can see, all of our roots and legs are in. Looking pretty good. Click activate on that and execute. Now we're going to do, we can get rid of that. That's fine. Runway update. Or no, sorry. Go here to perf menu, take off. Okay, we'll go back to sim brief. We're gonna be taking off 1-2 left. That's already in. Let's pull up the METAR or the ATIS for let's pull up the fucking weather for St. Louis. I can't talk. Okay, damn. Okay, winds are 060. We'll do 10 knots, but it's gusting 22. Shit. Got the /10. Outside air temperature is 25 Celsius. We'll switch to QNH real quick. Let me move this up. Actually, we'll go over to this. Click menu. We'll go to config. Go to pressure. That's now in inches. We'll go back to menu. And we will go to go down. All of this looks good. I like it. Okay, so now that that's in, we'll do 30.29 for the QNH, and we'll also reflect that on the PFD as well. What was it, 29er is good. Runway's dry, that's good. We have our V speeds right here. We could actually go ahead and click send, and now send our V speeds. We'll click next, next. Alright, there is a way to do, there is a way to do the CG, but I haven't figured that out yet. But this is going to be our approach into Jackson Hole. We're going to be using both thrust reversers. Let's go ahead and do departures and arrivals. Our departures, we're going to be on the Brax 5 departure. We'll be on the Hill transition. We'll execute that. We'll go back to departure and arrivals. Then for Jackson Hole arrival, we'll be on the ILS for 19. Direct DNW, okay, and that's when we do vectors, that's fine. Because we don't have no stars. Alright. This all looks good. Next. Next. Okay. We'll go back to perf. We'll go to perf init now. Our cruising altitude will be 40,000 feet. We go ahead and set that real quick. Take a hot minute to do this. $40,000 feet. We have 550 pounds of cargo. That's actually insane. Our fuel in pounds. Actually, we could look down here. Are we done yet? 9,300. Oh, you see, that's kind of close. Okay, I'm going to add. I'm going to add some more fuel. I need to add. Hold on. Because you actually have to do some real math. 9280 is in pounds. Divided by. So we have 1385 on board. So let's do 1385 on board. We said 1385, 1385, 1385. So we need 107. Or we'll round up to 110 actually. Okay, this should be going into the mains. Left main just closed. Right main should be going into the right main. And okay, those are both closed. We'll open up the tail. Put that in the tail. Put the rest in the tail, should I say. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, and then we just gotta wait for the fuel to finish. Concurrent viewers. Yo, I don't know who's watching right now, but what's going on? If you want to have a little conversation with me, you have a question about the plane, let me know. I do work on them IRL, so could maybe answer a question or two. Okay, we should be done with the fuel here. There's the fueling. Feels good. Turn the fuel panel off. So we now have a perfect amount of fuel. 10,380. Good. Oh, this is good. Go back to index. We gotta go redo our B speeds because we inserted our fuel. So we gotta go back to index, or no, perf. We go to takeoff. Go next. Click send. Now we have our new V speeds, should I say. So yeah, everything should be in to go. Everything's ready to go. We could actually lower this, and we could actually, let's zoom out here. You see, we have the whole flight plan in, ready to go to Jackson Hole. And you can see here the APU. Why are we losing fuel? We just lost a shit ton of fuel. That's the thing with Challengers. You have to let the fuel settle. That's the only thing that sucks about it. Okay, everything's in. Everything's good to go. We'll set tune. Oh, it's not available on that one. That's great. We're gonna change our This is good to go. Alright, we're gonna step out of the plane, we're gonna do our walk around. We're all set to go. We're gonna call the FBO. Oh boy. We're gonna call the FBO and make sure we're ready to go. Or no, we'll let them know that we're ready to go. We got the passengers out here. Everything looks good. That's the APU. The APU is actually extremely loud in real life. Alright. Sorry, I got a phone call. I wonder if you can check the oil. Fuck, you can't. That sucks. Okay, if we look like we're all good to go, we go ahead. We actually gotta put on parking brake on. Parking brake is not on. So you actually won't be able to put on the parking brake until I have um, I won't be able to put on the parking brake until I have my yoke inputted, so we'll leave the chalk on for now. And then the cool thing is you could actually tell the marshaller down here to take the trucks out, and then they'll do the hand motions of when we're good to go. But yeah, let's just make sure we have everything This is fine, that's fine. Yaw dampeners we could turn on. Oh, I'll be good to go. Windshield heat, we'll get that taken care of. Pressure. Alright, we're all good to go. Yeah, so we can go ahead and call the packs. When armed the nose wheel, that's fine. Then we'll go ahead and just wait on the packs at this point. I mean, there's nothing really we can do. We kind of have everything already set up. I'll try and get an outside, actually, I forgot I can do that. Yeah, so this plane actually has its own cameras too, like its own camera angles, so you can do like a bunch of cool looking shit with it. And before I forget, we do have to get onto the VATSIM network. So let me do that really quick. And we do have to file our flight plan as well. We're gonna connect, and then we're gonna open up VATSIM. Okay, we'll load the flight plan in. We're departing from STL, going to Kstl-Kjac. Do we have an alternate? KIDA. KIDA, and route time is 3 hours. Cruising altitude will be 40,000 feet. Okay, and then our route, we'll copy this, paste that into there. File flight plan. Flight plan is filed, and we are good to go. I like it. Oh shit, don't tell me. Do we have fuck, we have yep. That's what I was gonna say. We have fucking okay. STL cleared. Altitude squawk 1227. Right, squawk is 1127. And we'll click ident. The Mars cleared the Brax 5 departure Hillview transition. Climb by the SID. Expect 40010 minutes after. Departure frequency is 125725. Contact 125725. Forward to push. Okay. 125.725. Put that in COM2 for now. Ooh, shit. Okay. That's fine. We're all good. Did not mean to do that. That's the only thing I don't like. So good on fuel. Okay. Let's call the FBO. We'll get the passengers out here. Call passenger. I didn't have that last night. Let's see what the...
Hello? Great. I'm just parking my car. Be there in a few minutes.
Oh, also the other cool thing is you can see ground. If you go to ground services and you show service status, you see the packs are coming to the FBO. So we actually finished and set up the plane before they even arrived to the FBO, which is really good. But now I'm gonna have to pull up to the now I'm gonna have to pull up the airport diagram for St. Louis. I was kind of hoping to just win it, but that's fine. Taking off 12 left anyway, so we're just gonna go out to Foxtrot. Oh wait, 12 left, 12 right. Yeah, so we're just gonna go out to Foxtrot and then probably hold short at Sierra. It's not a big deal. But yeah, we're all good to go. The only thing that this plane also doesn't have is it doesn't have the animated passengers. So that you won't see passengers or the pilot's seat, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Here we have our map. Keep that up, get this up. And in the meantime, while we wait for the passengers, we will get my yoke all hooked up and set up to go.
Hello, Captain. It's Jenny from Hot Start Flight Support. Your passengers have arrived. Shall I have them brought to the plane? Understood. They'll be
Yes.
there in a couple of minutes. Anything else?
That's
Always a pleasure. Take
what's the
care.
departure? We're on the Brax 5 departure. So let's see. Departures. Track 5 departure. Top altitude will be 5,000. Actually, we don't even need to worry about that because we'll just do altitude hold. We'll depart 12 left. We'll go to, let's see, 5-5. Going to Hefner. Make sure I have this in. We're going to Hefner, and Daphis, and Travis, and Sakay, Lisa, and then we'll go to Brack. Sweet. Good to go. Alright, so once I get here, I got 60 seconds to get my yoke in. Give me 1 second to do that. Is that a face? Yeah. Okay, let's get this hooked up. Make sure this is on PC, because I do have a PlayStation motion, or setting, should I say. Get that hooked up. That's hooked up. We're good to go. Get my phone out of here. Coming to the plane. Make sure this is good. Flight control check. Sweet. Alright, we're all good to go. We got a plane coming. Should be boarding now. Here's the plane. We're actually gonna have to get out. I don't know what I'm doing. My wires are all tangled. That's great. But yeah, we do have to get out. And we're gonna have to close the door once they're done boarding. We'll do a walk around real quick. We'll keep the chalk on and have the marshal pull in. I'm just that guy. Everything's looking good. Looks like they are on the plane, so we're all good to go. We'll go ahead and close the door and get this baby fired up. Good in the air.
That's great to hear. Well, we're all set back there, so we can get going anytime.
Door all closed. You just gotta drag it. You gotta flirt with it at the top. Door's closed. We're gonna squeeze the red handle. We're gonna pull that. Close that. We're gonna open this up and close that, and we're all good to go. We got passengers on board. And we're ready to start. All right. Start checklists. Ugh. Let me get down here because we're gonna have to look. Okay. We do have to prep a couple things before we do start. We'll start with the 3A to auto, and 1B, and 3B, and 2B. Hydraulics are good. Then we get the probe heats on. Bring this down to low. Bring this down to low. Okay. Any ice we don't need. We already have our altitude set. We know we gotta go up to 5,000. I'm gonna turn on our beacon light. Our speed. Oops. Set our speed. Where's our speed rate? That's a head-in speed. Set our speed up to 250. so. Then we're going to, what's next? Make sure, we're gonna get our spoilers, make sure those are unarmed. Or sorry, auto, I meant, not armed. We should be good to go for the fuel, or for the engine start, should I say. And then, real quick before I forget, thrust reversers are armed. We already did the stab trim. We already did the yaw dampener. We already did the mock trim. So we're all good to go. Come back up here. Turn on both fuel pumps. Then we're going to start with ignition B. And we're going to start with the right engine. We're going to press and hold. We're going to watch for this to come up, and 2, switch that, and idle. See it spinning up here. I'll go back into, take the trucks out. I'm going to do the same process with the same process with the first one. Press and hold. That's on. This is coming alive. I'm gonna switch this up into idle. Like so. It's looking good. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Let's put this baby in the fucking air. Once that's actually stabilized, we're gonna go to continuous ignition. This looks good. Now we'll go continuous ignition is on. Good to go. We gotta turn the gens back on, but it does turn them off for some reason. We're all good to go. We'll get the flap set. And then we'll get the parking brake on. Let me see. That's thrust. Parking brake is on. Fuck. I keep pressing W, thinking it'll go to the... Oop. Look at this little guy coming in. And he's going straight through the CRJs. Alright, we're going to switch over to our departure frequency, which will be 12575. 125.75. Should be calling for a mic check. Mic check. We did not get anything. Let's actually turn that off too. Mic check. Okay, what the fuck? 125. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm on the wrong. 125.7. 125. There we go. Mic check. Let's go. Alright, we're locked in. Alright, so we got a call. Kansas City Center. And this is actually where I get my notepad. And we're going to write down the taxi instructions on the notepad. Okay. Let's actually get the ATIS too. We have information Lima 2029. That's good. Alright. Kansas City Center, November 2 Echo at St. Louis, signature looking for taxi to 12 left. Yes, we do have information Lima, sorry about that. We'll taxi to 12 left to via Foxtrot Sierra. Alright, we're good to go. Turn the parking brake off. November 2 Echo cleared taxi 12 left via Foxtrot Sierra. What a fucking cocksucker. Okay. Foxtrot Sierra. Shit, we got open. My bad, my bad. Hold on. Okay. We're good. Chilling. I gotta fix my view. Looking good to go. Dust reversers are good. Let's get the map on here. Open this in a new window. Bring that up. Reversers are good. Alright, we're good to go. Going all the way down the Sierra. I have the throttles in idle, and it goes so fucking quick. Like, I don't understand. But, hey, the faster the better. I'll check the stream. I don't know if anyone's saying anything in chat, but I'll check the stream. Okay. We're going to go to Sierra. Looking good on the trim. I'm gonna hold short here in just a second. 12 left is right here. holding short, 1-2 left. Test lights on. That logo light on. Get that on. That off. Lights on. Alright, we're good to go. I will call and let them know we're ready for takeoff. Ready to go, 2 Echo. Clear for takeoff, 1-2 left, November 2 Echo. Affirm, the first fix is Hefner. Let's roll. Take full length.
Config flaps. Config flaps. Config flaps. Config flaps. Config flaps. Config flaps. Config flaps.
Damn, we are gusty. Gears coming up. 1-2,000 climbing to 5,000. November 2 Echoes at 1-8,000 climbing to 5,000. Yep. Trying to maintain flight level 400 November 2 Echo.
Bank angle, bank angle.
Good direct brack for November 2 Echo.